Hi guys, this is actually my second attempt at the no mirror makeup tag because the first time my flatmate came into the room that I'm using, so I had to come into the living room because there's no mirrors in here, and I reached out to hit the stop button and I hit the power button and I wiped it. So I do have a mirror, it's down here beside me simply so that I can do a reaction portion, and I do have this screen off to the side of my camera which I am officially folding away now, but I had to have it out to actually line up what I was looking at. So I'm skipping things like face primer because, to be honest, this is all coming off because I need a shower and I don't want to go out with my makeup the way this is probably going to end up. So as ever, I'm still going to do my Urban Decay primer potion just simply because I don't know, I like the way it makes your eyeshadows go on, so I'm still sticking with that one. And you use such a tiny amount, yeah. Okay, so that's always an easy bit because, you know, this doesn't really have a colour. It's not going to show up if I smudge it off in the wrong place. So yeah. Right, so as ever with the eyes, I'm going to start with my MAC Blanc Type and under my brow bone. Right, and I am going to do a kind of, I don't know, a gentle daytime type smoky eye, just because that's what I want to do. So I'm going to start with Diamond Lil from Stila, and it looks like this. It's just a kind of taupey, silvery grey type shade, and this is just one of the Real Techniques brushes. I picked up a set in Boots the other day and I'm really enjoying using them. I didn't think that the first video I'd be showcasing them in would be a you know, a video where I know I'm going to do a bad job, but there you go. I think I just put that on my face. Oh well. I feel like I put more on the other eye. Okay, and then I'm still going to put a transition colour into my crease, and I'm still just using the paler brown from my Urban Decay brow box, which is completely shattered. Try to be careful about how I show this because I don't want to look in the mirror, but I still need to get at it. Just a small amount on the brush and into the crease and bring it up without flicking your fringe across your face, preferably. I really hope that brush was clean. I now have no memory of cleaning it the other day when it had blue on it. Oh, I guess we'll find out at the end if I just smeared blue all over one eye. Doesn't look like there's blue coming off of it. Let's see. Right, and then for my actual crease colour, I'm just using Mauve Brown from MAC, which I like it because it's almost verging on purple somehow for me. Like, it's a brown that would go really well with purples. And again, this is a crease brush from Real Techniques. I find this is kind of large as a crease brush. I can use it, but I feel that if my eyes were any smaller, it would probably be pretty problematic. So we'll see. Just get that loaded up on there, and a little bit along the lash line and up into the crease. And then a little bit of blending with my 224 again. I think I went a bit high there. Oh well. And then the other eye. I feel like I'm not talking as much in this video, which is weird. I'm used to talking constantly to you guys, but since this isn't a tutorial as such, not as much to say. Right, now I'm going to be really brave, and I'm going to try and do my eyeliner. I'm actually using this Collection 2001 just now. I don't like it. It's just simply that my black track started to dry out, and it's really hard to work with even when I do have a mirror, so the idea of trying to use it in this video just wasn't worth the stress. It's almost got a Play-Doh texture now, and it just doesn't work very well. So this eyeliner, though, I have to say I don't actually like. I wore it out once and it transferred up onto my brow bone, so while I'm using it in this video, I'm definitely not advising that you go and buy it. Right, okay, that's probably enough of a mess on that eye, and let's try flick. Ta-da! Right. Okay. I feel like I probably just made a worse mess on this eye, but anyway. Flick time! That may have just been more than one flick there. Oh boy. Should really have tried to do my flicks in one go. Okay, I give up. It's never going to get any better, no matter how much I work at it. Okay, so let's try my face. So, foundation. Illamasqua foundation brush that I love, but although something's bad with the quality there, folks. Brush itself is still good, it's just that the top bit comes off. And I just remember that the first time I tried this I brought down a cheaper foundation, but whatever, we're doing it now. And I think it's done my fringe. Oh dear. This is why I love mirrors. And I guess if there was fallout under my eye, I just smeared it all over my cheekbone area. Just a good look. Very high fashion. Well, saying that, some of the catwalk shows did have the inverse smoky eye. Obviously a lot heavier than the video I done the slight inverse smoky eye with. So, one thing I found the last time I tried to do this video was you find you blend your foundation for ages when you can't see what you're doing. It's just as if your brain just automatically goes, right, better safe than sorry, keep going, keep going. It might not be blended, if you keep going it will be blended. So, but I'm going to stop. Partially because I have a bit of a blocked nose and blending around there is just irritating that a bit. So, concealer, MAC Select Cover Up, and at least I know where this goes. If anybody's wondering about the nail varnish, it's Everything That Glitters from MAC's Glamour Days collection. One nail's chipped, but I did do these on Saturday night and it's now Monday afternoon. So I had a night out, a day in work and a day cleaning my grand's flat, so it's allowed to have chipped really. Right. I know I have a lot of, what is it some people call it? Activity going on in my skin down here. So I'll go for that area. And I'm usually a bit more uneven across here too. And I also know there's a fair bit going on in my forehead, so I'm just going to pat it on and blend with the foundation brush. This is just what I do if there's an area that needs extra coverage rather than a specific spot. I just tap it on like that and then blend it out. Okay. Right, so next is blusher, and I'm using this cream blusher from a really old Hard Candy palette. It's just one I've been wearing a lot lately. I'm trying to finish it up. It is nearly done. So I'm just trying to get that on the apples of my cheeks, mainly at first, and then pulling it back so it's lighter at the back. And then whenever I use this blush, I know that I sometimes have harsher edges, so I'm giving it a run over my fingers. And then I'm going to set everything with just a loose powder, because even though I'm not going to be wearing it all day, we're still going for the matte thing, because it's what I like. Okay, and then also my contour shade, which for me is MAC Strata. At least I know I can probably do this without messing up, just because it's such a good contour shade for me. The ladies at MAC that help me with it, they really done their job. Like, this is a cracking shade for me. I very rarely have it looking unnatural, but it still makes my face look a bit more sculpted, which is exactly what it's meant to do. And then for highlighter, I'm using the Forever Marilyn Beauty Powder, just because it's my favourite at the moment, and again, covering up the mirror. Up my cheekbones, or where I like to pretend I have cheekbones by using lots of highlighter. Okay, and then I'm going to finish up my eyes. This is really the order I pretty much do my makeup in, by the way. So, I want to try some lower lash eyeshadow, just to make that bit more challenging. So back in with Diamond Lil on the really tiny accent brush from Real Techniques. Get that along my lower lashes. And then a bit of the same with Moth Brown. Just in the outer corner for that one, really. And then blend that lightly with the fingers. And then I also forgot to bring down my brow brush, so I'm just going to have to use that same accent brush. And I think I left my brow powder at my grand's, so I'm just going to use a random brown shade out of the 88 palette. And hopefully this brush is still going to work for my brows, because I'm used to using an angle brush, which is annoying. But I'm just going to set my MAC palette on top of that mirror so that I can have two hands for this. This bit makes me a bit nervous, just because you can hear when you're in the right place, because you can hear the bristles brushing on your brow hair. And you're just waiting for that noise to stop and know that you've hit skin. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Right, and then I obviously need my brow set in as well, which is almost getting dark enough that I could almost use it without the powder, but anyway. Right, then I'm going to quickly try and line my waterline with my cream liner, because now that I've done the bottom lashes I feel a bit weird without having my waterline done. Wow, that one's not waterline friendly. Glad it's coming off soon. I think a bit of that's on the inside of my eye rather than that not being waterline friendly. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes. This, I'm telling myself, won't be as scary as I think, because I can still technically see what's happening. Okie dokie. Managed to do one eye without pinching myself or pulling any eyelashes out. That is a win. And bad gal lash. I nearly said big fatty there, and then nearly said big gal lash, which just makes it sound like it's grown-up makeup for small children. I want to use the big girl mascara. And lower lashes. Oh, I may have just done my cheekbone. Okay. Right, and then lips. I decided not to cheat and do a light lip colour, so I have this dark colour from Gemma Kids, and I'm also going to put a bit of a shimmery gloss on top, just to, why not add to the challenge by doing as much as possible. Okay, and then these are the bits I normally run over when I do lipstick. These are the bits I know to wipe around. I do apologise for the sniffing, it's not attractive. And then, as I said, just a wee bit of gloss with a bit of shimmer in it for the centre. I'll try and blend that out a bit. Okay, so this is my finished look. Do I look gorgeous? I'm going to find out now, because that should be everything. It's really hard to remember if you've done everything when you're not looking in the mirror. Okay. This isn't as bad as I expected it to be, I'll say that. I did indeed get mascara up there. I didn't get it on my cheekbone like I thought I did. The lips are pretty bad. This is a good look. Eyeliner, okay. The actual bit on this lid's okay. The flick kind of looks like somebody attacked me with charcoal. I done my waterline okay, apart from this big blow up under there. The whole putting eyeshadow under my eye is almost not visible. And this eyeshadow looks okay, this eyeshadow looks a bit shit. So, all in all, I have to say, if it weren't for the lips, I could possibly walk down the street in it, but I don't think I'm going to abandon my beloved mirror just yet. Me and the mirror, we're still like best friends. So I'll catch you guys later. I do have an October favourites video coming up and stuff, and if you guys want, I can do a wee review of the Real Techniques set I got. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to see, just drop me comments, because I really do like talking to you guys and things, and I'll see what we can do. Bye guys.